What's up, everybody? So I was having a talk earlier with some co-workers of mine, and we got on the subject of being broke and poor. And a lot of people kind of joke around at work about me because I make a decent salary. You know, nothing to brag about, but a lot better than it was when I was a younger man. And everybody's kind of telling little stories here and there about how broke they were and this, that, and the other, and how they went without and things. And when I was 18, because I was such a hard-headed individual, I moved out of my parents' house as soon as I could. And to prove a point, you know, I didn't need them, that kind of a thing. Looking back on it, it was a dumb idea because I really couldn't afford to live on my own. Now, I didn't move out and live on my own necessarily. I moved in with a couple of other guys, one of which I worked with. And there's three of us sharing this 3-bedroom house. Pretty small place. This was in Sacramento, California at the time. And I don't remember exactly what my portion of the rent was at the time. I want to say it was like 380 bucks or 400 bucks. So not cheap. And this would have been back in 2000. Yeah, 2000. So the job that I had at the time, I was working at a paintball store. So I wasn't making great money, and most of my money was being used up in playing, because I also played paintball and traveled a lot, and the cost of paintball equipment and everything else like that's pretty expensive. So I was pretty much a starving 18-year-old. And so my 18, 19-year-old ages were my poorest ages. Pretty much, I lived, subsided on any food that was given to me, like leftovers and things like that. If any of my roommates, or if I was at a place where they were eating. And when I had to find food for myself, my go-to was tomato soup. But not your traditional tomato soup. I would go to Wendy's fast food restaurant. I would ask for a cup of hot water, which they give out for free. And I would go over to the condiment station and I would pump a couple of squirts of tomato ketchup into this hot water. And they also had at the condiment station some crackers that I would add to my tomato soup concoction. So when times were tough and I was fending for myself, that was a fairly regular meal for me. Tomato soup. Poor man's tomato soup. It's part of the reason why today I still have a hard time going to Wendy's. But yeah, you guys have any stories of how you scrape by, or how it was, or how it is for you? I mean, heck, there could be people watching right now that are going through that phase in their life where they're struggling and eking by. My only words of advice or whatever you do, do it. I don't care what your job is. Put forth your full effort. You'll get rewarded based on that. I mean, we all start out somewhere in life. I hear quite often from some people this whole white privilege thing that, in my opinion, I don't know exactly what that means, but I don't think that I experienced it, although my older brother would say that, oh yeah, for sure you did. I don't remember ever getting anything given to me. I always worked hard and kept my nose to the grindstone, and when an opportunity presented itself, I would seize it. You know, and I was always the person who put forth as much effort as I could. I made myself as valuable as I could at the time. And, you know, when it came time for either a promotion or an advancement, I could always present a good argument, or the argument wouldn't have to be made because my record spoke for itself. And that's my advice to anybody out there trying to move up, man. Talk is cheap. Actions speak louder than words. Come on. Come on. Like I was saying, talk's cheap. Actions speak louder than words. Make yourself that person that they can't live without, and then make yourself someone that they feel like they have to pay more to keep. A lot of your fiscal financial problems can be rectified just in doing that. Now obviously there are some caveats to this theory. If you work at McDonald's, you got to use that as a stepping stone. Don't make that your life's goal, is to be the best burger flipper you can be. And I'm not making fun, I'm just saying there are lots of limitations to businesses like that. The corporate structure is not necessarily one that always gives rewards to those that work the hardest. I work for a small business owned by a guy that appreciates hard work. Fairly simple motto: if you help him make more money, you'll make more money. But yeah, anyway guys, that's the topic for the day. Let me know down below if you got any life advice, something that's helped you out, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care. See ya.